Hello everyone, this is Saman and welcome back to another episode of our YouTube channel. Today we are with Ashkan, one of the university students of Germany, and we're going to talk about his challenges that he experienced in his career and his study. So stay tuned. Welcome Ashkan. Thank you so much for your time.
Hello, Salman. Thank you very much for inviting me. I hope we have a good talk today.
Could you please tell us a little about yourself? Where are you from? What brought you to Germany? And what are you studying?
Sure. My name is Ashkan. I'm 33 years old and I study digital marketing in BSBI University in Berlin. And I'm doing master here. About the question that what brought me into Germany, the point is that I really like to study abroad and experience the atmosphere, the academic atmosphere here. So I decided to move out, and it's almost 2 years I'm in Germany.
Okay. Do you remember your very first week here? What surprised you the most?
Of course, everybody does. What surprised me the most was the streets at 7 o'clock. I mean 7 p.m. Uh, I couldn't find a person there. I mean everybody was at home. So unlike Iran, that we hang out at 9 p.m., 10 p.m., here the story was something else. I mean, it was kind of shock to me. And I used to talk, I mean, video call my family so that showing them that nobody is there, I mean, on the street. Uh, to me, it was a bit shocking.
Mhm. When did you first realize living abroad is harder than I expected? What happened?
Actually, I was in a supermarket with a full basket and I wanted to pay. So the cashier asked something in German and I asked her to talk in English to me. I never forget her look, and then she told me that I cannot speak in English. So that was a bit awkward that as a young man, I cannot speak in German, although I had my classes. So yeah, then somebody, I mean somebody who was standing behind, told me that she's asking for this. So yeah.
Okay. Can you tell us about one moment when you wanted to say something but couldn't? Maybe in a class, at the supermarket, with friends, or during a job interview. Take us back to that moment.
Actually, I could say uh, somebody stopped me. I mean, somebody asked for ticket on the subway, and I just wanted to ask them if my ticket is valid or not. The person, I think he was from Turkey, so we couldn't communicate. I wanted to talk in English, he wanted to talk in German, so we couldn't communicate. Then I used the application like Google Translate. I don't remember exactly what, but then we communicated and they asked me out actually. The next station, they asked me out so that they could probe. I mean, they could see the tickets exactly, and yeah.
Mhm. People often think language is the biggest problem. Do you agree? Or is confidence actually the real challenge?
Actually, I could say they are both important. If you're knowledgeable but without confidence, you cannot communicate. On the other hand, I saw people who weren't knowledgeable enough, but they had the courage or confidence to talk, so they could communicate easily. Uh, it's actually they are both important. We cannot
Hmm.
just exclude one. Yeah,
Okay. And how many opportunities do you think you have missed because of that? Meeting new people, networking, internship, jobs, speaking in class, dating.
many. I could say at least in terms of jobs, I could say I might have lost more than 50, 60 job opportunities. And for communication or even dating, nobody likes to talk to someone whose language is weak. So start correcting you or teaching you something. They want someone to communicate, to talk, and things like that. So in that case, I could say confidently too many opportunities.
Uh, if tomorrow you suddenly became 100% confident, what would change in your life?
Confident. I would probably get more opportunities to talk, to communicate, even for interviews,
Or in
even
dating?
for, yeah, yeah, and yeah, everything will change. I mean, it changes my life, at least here in Germany.
Okay. And what have you tried to improve your language and confidence? ChatGPT, Duolingo, language exchange, friends, or nothing?
Yeah, I actually tried. I tried ChatGPT, and it helps me in some ways. Duolingo, I had, but it was more like a kind of, you know, stressful thing that, you're running out of time. Okay, it's getting 12 a.m. midnight, so you have to just finish your task and things like that. Uh, they were okay, they were good, but I couldn't say that 100%. You cannot rely on them for 100%. Yeah.
Suppose you had a companion that actually knew you. It remembered your mistakes, talked to you every day, practiced conversations before important meetings, prepared you for interviews, and even watched movies with you and discussed them. How would that change your experience?
This is something that all learners are looking for. I mean, a whole bundle, I think you were talking about it. So that would be perfect. I'm looking
Mhm.
for some speaking partners in Germany to talk, to correct me, even to remember. That would be perfect. That last time you made this mistake, now you're using it correctly. That would be perfect. This is a great idea.
Which of the features that I told you sound the most useful to you?
Uh, Almost all, but this correcting is and remembering is perfect so that it can remind you of your. Sometimes the errors and mistakes are fossilized, so you need to actually prevent it, you know.
Would you pay for something like this? How much?
Definitely. Definitely I would pay the amount depends on my budget, but I would definitely pay.
Would you rather have a monthly subscription, a one-time purchase, or have your university provided?
My university will definitely not, but I'm okay with both. I mean, the monthly or the one-time payment, in case it's not expensive. I mean, the one-time payment,
Mhm.
but I think it is worth it. That is worth it. Yeah,
Would you like to become one of our first beta users?
yeah, sure. Why not? With
Mhm.
honor,
Thank you. Would you recommend Tichi to your friends?
for sure. if it's effective, that I think it is, because I know you, I would definitely recommend my friends. Yeah.
And one final question. If another international student was arriving tomorrow, what advice would you give them?
Definitely the language. Learn the language. You are immigrating. This is too important. So important.
Okay, okay, this is fine. Thank you so much for your time, and we will get back to you soon with the robot, the MVP, and thank you so much.